Hello, Brick Dark here. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO SpiderMan No Way Home Spider-Man Duel, which has two minifigures, 198 pieces, and a retail price of $20 in the United States. So here is the exclusive Spider-Man suit. This is the black and gold suit that I believe he wears in the No Way Home trailer, and this figure came out great. It's unlike any other Spider-Man we've gotten before, with the closest one being the black and green we got in the Ultimate Spider layer. But you can see there's some very detailed arm printing that looks excellent. And the whole figure just has so much nice detailing. I will say one part I'm not too fond on is these pearl gold hands, because the rest of the figure has this nice, I don't know what it's called, but it's the shinier gold, the better looking gold. And then you just have these pearl gold hands, and I kind of wish they were black instead. I just not a huge fan of that. Now, what's interesting is he does come with these golden webs, which is the first time they have come in this color. They're pearl gold. You do get all of them. This is a little build I made using spare parts, but you got the handcuffs, you got the small webs. Really cool to get those. That's another color that these have come in. It's nice to get some variation every now and then from just the standard white. Really cool figure, and I'm really happy with how this came out. So here is the new exclusive Vulture figure. It comes with a stud shooter. If you don't know how that works, you just push it and it fires the stud. I would assume this is some sort of Chitauri tech. He also comes with a purple jewel. Now, this figure is rather different from the 2017 one. You can see right here, huge color difference, and it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but I think I might prefer this one a little bit, though this new one is still cool. But I do prefer the main one for a big reason, and we'll get to that in a bit. So he does have this helmet piece, which is different from the old one who just had an Invincible Iron Man helmet. He also has this City Sky Police apparatus. So if we take this off, we can see the face print underneath, and start off with this first face print. So this is the first time we're getting a full official Michael Keaton Lego face, because the face under this one was the same face used for the generic Vulture from the previous year. Now, this figure, it's on a gunmetal gray head. Let me brighten it up a bit so you can see. I think this face looks the best. And then you have this face on the back, and this face just looks goofy to me. Personally, I don't think it looks that great. Taking off his back bit so you can see a bit more of the back torso printing. It is cool, and it's got his flight jacket and everything, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this back face. This front face is cool though, especially when you attach, there it is, the breathing apparatus. Looks really cool and really menacing. And so I think the figure as itself is good, but now we'll get into the actual wing build. So I think before I show you the wing build, I should show you that this is the sticker sheet that you get for this set. This is a $20 set, so you're looking at a lot of stickers with this set. So some may see that as a downside, but I'm just going to bring that up as a neutral fact. This set has a lot of stickers. So yeah, this is massive. These are absolutely massive wings. I got the old one for comparison, and it's no contest. Look at how much bigger this new one is. But bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. And my main issue with this, it is so bloody difficult to get this thing to stand up on the two turbines. I just got it then, and I got it for the thumbnail. But this is so ridiculously hard, because it can be done. It can balance on just these two turbines. But oh my god, I don't think it was designed that way. I think it was designed to have some sort of brick underneath the figure, because it doesn't work half the time. Looking at the wings itself, you can adjust them from the clips, and you can turn the turbine, you can spin the turbine, so that's pretty cool. You have each of these individual claws that can move, and it's the same inverted. Each of these have a sticker, and then you have a couple more stickers there. as well as a sticker on the back. Now, bringing back over that 2017 one, yeah, you can't balance this one. I don't think you can balance this one up at all, but I think this is it's smaller, first off, than this one, because this one is just too big. But I just think this one looks better, aside from this little mark that I put there myself. I think this build with the Nexonite shield and using only a couple stickers at the back, I think looks better. It's sleeker, it's slimmer than this one. It's a bit thicker, a fair bit thicker at the back. And then I think this is the more movie accurate one. This is just based off of Homecoming, if you couldn't tell by the black and gold Spider-Man and the black and gold drone he's flying. But I do think I prefer this one. This is still a cool one, but my God. See, I don't find an issue with the stability with this one because I don't think it's possible. Whereas this one, it's possible. It seemed like it was intended, but it's just so difficult to get it to do. But yeah, that's it for the Vulture and his wings. Let's take a look at the drone now. This set is really big for having less than 200 pieces. Like, this and the Vulture are really big builds for having less than 200 pieces. It is pretty impressive. Now, of course, yeah, Spider-Man doesn't use a drone, black and gold drone. Like, do you remember the scene where Spider-Man flew his big drone in and fought Vulture? No, you don't, because it wasn't in the movie. But I think this is better than some of the garbage they put out, like the Spider-Man mystery truck, Spider-Man monster truck, not mystery truck, what am I saying? But this is, I think, better just because of that black and gold color scheme, which I think is one of the best color schemes you can ever put on anything. It looks so good. So, looking at the drone build itself, each of these big propellers can be spun, so that's pretty cool. You have some stud shooters at the top, as well as some stickers at the back with a nice spider design print. There's a little compartment in the back here that you can open up, and it reveals a little spider bot, which this piece isn't too common. It doesn't come in that many sets, so it's nice to get it in a cheap $20 set. Do kind of wish it was gold, because it always comes in silver, and I don't know, getting it in gold would have been nice. But, anyways, you do have a cockpit for this thing with this gold piece, which is different from all the pearl gold. And then the piece they use for the mech torsos, you can place Spider-Man inside of the drone. No control panel, but it does fit in there pretty nicely. And then the final feature that the drone has is this part that hangs off the bottom. You can have Spider-Man grab onto one of the ends, not the middle because it's just too thin for a minifigure to grab on. You can have him grab onto the end. Let me just put him on there. You can have him grab on and swing around. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it for the builds of the set. Bringing just Vulture, just gonna toss him there. But yeah, that's about it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the box and the instructions. Here's the box for this set. Got that nice No Way Home suit, as well as that inspired by Marvel Studios Spider-Man Homecoming. Could you tell? Just that thin $20 box design. Really like that Legoized version they have on the back here. And you got a decent fight scene going on, as well as a big Marvel logo on the side, as well as all of those comic book parts they have that they've introduced for a lot of the 2021 box art, which I think is really cool, and they should continue for many years to come. Instructions are pretty standard, though I believe at the end, yes, they do have an ad for some of the Summer Infinity Saga sets. I want all of these except this one. I don't care for the Guardian ship. So overall, for as goofy as this set is, I think it's cool. It's quirky. There's better Marvel sets you could get, but you can say that about most things. And yeah, I do like the drone. The color scheme looks very nice, and I feel like you could buy this and just have it on display as a I like drones, and if you're a drone enthusiast, because there's not too much of the detailing that suggests this is a Spider-Man vehicle, and especially people won't think that, they'll just think, oh, it's a black and gold drone with some interesting pattern designs at first. And the figures here are very cool. Spider-Man is really, really cool, and the Vulture, while I think I slightly prefer the old one, is still really cool if you missed out on that old one. My only complaint is that it is so difficult to get the Vulture to balance on those two turbines, because I feel like it is supposed to be that way, but it's so difficult. The old one, you couldn't balance it on any part of it if you tried. You had to connect them to some studs or build a little stand, and that was fine. But this one can balance, but it is so hard to make it balance that just kind of annoys me. Overall, though, for $20, this is honestly a much better set than that Mysterio set I reviewed a couple days back. So overall, I would give this a 7 out of 10. I would definitely recommend it. If you like drones, it's a good set for that. If you like Spider-Man, it's a good set for that. If you like the Vulture, again, it's a good set for that. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you guys later. Peace.